Good afternoon. This is Mrs. Franklin, your middle school librarian. I will be working with your teacher in order to take you guys through your next unit, which will be research. A lot of people think research is just typing in a question in Google and getting all the information that you need from research. Well, you're going to find out that there's a little bit more involved, and that's what we're going to be doing. So here's an introduction to our research model. So our objective with this lesson is you're going to be able to use the Big 6 research process to organize, compile, and present information so that you can be effective researchers. Researching happens in, there are 4 stages of the research process. The research process is first you have to plan. You can't just go in without a plan. So the first step is a research plan. Then we gather sources. I think that's what everybody is excited to do and go find all of the sources, to go straight on the internet and find things. But you're going to find there's a lot more involved into gathering sources just than using our regular search engines. Then we have to synthesize that information. Synthesize is such a big word, but it simply means is you need to take all of those pieces of those sources and make them into something that's usable. Do they answer your research question that you did in your plan? And of course, then you have to organize and present your ideas. The days of typing up a research paper are over, and your teacher is excited to give you many options such as blogging or using the internet to Web 2.0 sources in order for you to create your research projects at the end. So let's go ahead and talk about the Big 6 research process, which you guys are going to be learning about over the next few days when you come to the library. Okay, the Big 6 research process. First thing that you need to do is you're going to define your task. You can't just go out there until you actually create a research question. So the first step of the Big 6 is to create a research question, then to go seeking for information. This is going to take us a little bit of time to go through this because it's really important about selecting the best source. There are a lot of resources out there now, but we'll find sources in books, on the internet, but we have to do that safely and in the right manner. Next, we're going to have location and access. Where are you going to find all these sources at? Where do you find this information? How do you use an encyclopedia? How do you use an online database? We're going to have to be able to locate the sources where we're going to have to find our information. Finally, you're going to use that information. You're going to find and use the relevant information in order to create your research process. This is getting us into that synthesizing phase we talked about earlier. Then you're going to synthesize it. You're going to start taking all those pieces. You're going to organize your information, and then you're going to get ready to present it. And finally, you need to evaluate what you've done. You need to actually look over it and say, did I do well? Did I find all the pieces? You're going to have to revise and edit your process. Now that you've had an overview over what we're going to be doing over the next few days, I want everybody to go ahead and go to the next part of the assignment, which is going to be an pre-assessment quiz. How much do you already know about your research? So go ahead and take that pre-assessment quiz, and I look forward to working with you guys when you come to the library. Just have a wonderful day.